Many of this generation have never set foot on the Emerald Isle, but they are still proudly and unmistakably Irish.
We're back in Ireland again!
In tonight's episode, we meet travellers from both sides of the Irish Sea. Exploring the special bond they share and the values they often don't.
I'm going to drown a few of these, and then I'm going to drown that and sink that in someone's face.
But as we witness the biggest events in an Irish traveller's life, from spectacular weddings
I need glue.
to christenings, to the most important day in the Irish calendar,
Happy Paddy's Day! Yeah!
we see that despite their differences, they remain united by a passion for all things Irish and an inbuilt desire to celebrate life, whatever it throws at them.
Here, give the camera a hand.
It's thought there are now 15,000 Irish travellers living in England, and nearly twice as many who've remained in Ireland. The two groups share a unique culture and a common ancestry. But dressmaker Thelma Medine has seen a new rivalry beginning to develop between them.
There is quite a lot of differences when you speak to the girls who come from Ireland, and a little bit of bias on both sides, really. It's not like slagging them, it's a little bit of one-upmanship. You know, we have the best weddings, we have the most morals, you know, we adhere to what our cultural roots say more than them because they've lost theirs. You know, they've come over here and been absorbed into our society, so they've took on a little bit more of our culture than the Irish culture. So there's a little bit of snobbery there where they think when they've come over to England that they're not as pure traveller.
Irish travellers first started to arrive in England over 150 years ago, looking for food and work after the potato famine. Many settled permanently, but their descendants have remained a fiercely independent community, rarely mixing with the outside world, an isolated Irish bubble with a distinctive Irish identity. 16-year-old bride-to-be Lully has lived in England her whole life, but she still retains an unmistakably Irish lilt.
I don't really talk to like English people. It's more everyone be's Irish that I talk to, so there's like no way that I'd lose the way, like I wouldn't turn English or anything like that. Like I'd never lose my accent.
Lully is currently planning a lavish wedding to fellow Irish traveller Martin. Having grown up in a house, once wed, she will make this small caravan her marital home.
It's different to a house over everything being on top of each other. Where's the kitchen? You turn around. Now you're in the living room. Look to your left, you're in the bedroom.
But although she's looking forward to her spectacular wedding day, a shadow hangs over the preparations. Lully's father, Jimmy, passed away when she was just 9. He was buried 7 years ago today, on St. Patrick's Day.
That's the biggest thing for your daddy to give you away. It would have been like a lot better if daddy was there to give me away and everything like that, but can't. I'm dead 7 years, so it goes down to the grave every St. Patrick's Day every year. Like our daddy's anniversary, everyone says I'm the image of him. I know it sounds weird, like look, I look like a man, but I'm like a girl version.
The family have travelled to her father's grave on St. Patrick's Day ever since he passed away. But in her wedding year, Jimmy will be particularly missed.
Can you hurry up, because it's freezing? I'm going to put out a bunch of flowers down. Time where we come down to our respect, really. It's just important to us because of him being our daddy. Go down on St. Patrick's Day and get a bunch of flowers or something, put it on the grave, just show their respects that they were there. And now you put a Budweiser down as his favourite drink, and Mummy smokes fag with him. Puts fag in his little side and then she smokes fag along with him.
Lully and her family spend St. Patrick's Day in mourning. In Ireland, it's a day of festivities, the entire country coming out to celebrate. But even here in their country of origin, Irish travellers are a tiny minority, living on the very fringes of society, outsiders in their own homeland. The Gypsies of Moat have lived in Central Ireland for generations. Head of the family, Joe, is a legendary bare-knuckle boxer, once known as the King of the Irish Travellers.
I was the greatest fighting man of all times, Joe Joyce. Never would have been better in my life. Never. In 60 years of age, had drunken fights, sober fights, never been better.
Joe and the Joyces rarely mix with the rest of society.
Come in, gobshites.
But today they'll be venturing into town to celebrate St. Patrick's Day.
Today is Paddy's Day, the 17th of March. A very important day for the Irish, all over the world. We don't like fighting on that day. We're going to have a few pints, and we bring the kids to parades and enjoy ourselves, and that's it. So we sing a few songs and have a bit of crack, like, you know what I mean? Happy Paddy's Day! Yeah!
Travelling families in Ireland are often large, but the Joyces are a particularly spectacular brood.
Paddy's Day, boy.
St. Patrick's Day is celebrated in pubs and bars across the country.
It's like we're all proud to be Irish, you know what I mean? And Paddy's Day is a big day today for anyone that is Irish.
But many feel that Irish travellers in Ireland face levels of prejudice far higher than their English counterparts. Given their reputation for fighting, the Joyces have found they aren't always welcome.
I'm better than every pub in there alone. I have to dig out the drink.
There's over 100 pubs in Athlone, not one of them has heard me. Not bad.
Gypsy blood!
Despite their status as outcasts, the Joyces are proud of their traveller identity.
Joyce is our name and Boy is our game. That's all the Joyces.
And it will take more than being barred from the local pub to stop them enjoying the day.
Just grab the whole lot.
Here, give the camera, Cal. We're proud to be travellers. We're the greatest travellers England and Ireland. Joyces.
He's the king and all will be. King of the travellers.
I'm gonna drown a few of these, and then I'm gonna drown that and sink that in someone's face.